Hello, my name is Zenbong. Welcome to my Loot from 1000 Wyverns video. Now just before you watch this, make sure you know this is not an actual guide to killing wyverns, but rather just a Loot from 1000 video, so you can see what you can expect by killing wyverns. Also, this is an IronMan account, as you can see right down here in the corner, so you know that everything here is legit. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Slayer log to make sure we know that we have killed 1000 skeletal wyverns. No more, no less. So what you can expect to see from this video is next I'm going to take you to an actual clip of every single loot that we have collected from wyverns, all in one place, so you can see that, and we'll do a price check. And then I'll take you to a video clip of my actual spreadsheet where I have logged every single wyvern kill, and it is always updated with the current Grand Exchange prices so that we can see total loot, average loot, percentages of getting each drop, and everything that's updated that way. So without any further ado, I will take you to the next clip where we will see all the loot from the actual 1000 wyverns. Alright guys, here we go with the actual inventory. You can see it right down here in the bottom corner. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in and give you guys a closer look. So as you can see, this is the loot from 1000 wyverns. Now the things that are not included here, you're going to notice first off are the bones. I did not include those, obviously because I did not keep them, because I was ranging, and if you're ranging wyverns, you're burying the bones, unless you want to be banking every, 5 or 6, 7 kills, which obviously you don't want to be doing. So the bones are not included in this, and other things that are not included are essentially anything that is not either stackable or alchable, or rare drops. Obviously we kept the rare drops, but anything like the different herbs that you can get, you're not going to be picking up unless you have an herb pouch, herb sack, which you can use if you want to. I personally didn't because I don't have it. And then obviously I didn't pick up things such as rune crossbows. Those were alked, and as well as all the other alchable items, the rune items, the earth battle staffs, anything like that. And then we also did not pick up the prayer potions as well, so those aren't included in this actual inventory. Everything else is here though. It looks really nice, I gotta say. Over the course of the 1000 kills, I did keep everything in my inventory at all times, and it really added up very nicely toward the end. And now you can obviously see that these are the rare drops that we got, not including clue scrolls, obviously, which we'll find the final amount later. It was either 5 or 6. We'll check in the spreadsheet. But we did get 3 dragon plate skirts and 1 dragon plate legs. Now, I didn't actually get any granite plate legs, which was fine by me because they're not as good as the dragon equipment. But it was interesting to note that I didn't get any of those. So we're gonna go ahead and just with these actual items, we're gonna hop over to the price check and see what OS Buddy and the game have to tell us about that. So I'll switch you guys over to the price check screen and we'll throw all these in. Now, OS Buddy says it's about 13.6 mil, and so does the actual RuneScape price guide. Now, remember, this doesn't include things such as bones, which if you were meleeing, you are going to be picking up the bones. But I was ranging, so I did not. So this is the price check. We're obviously going to go and check out the actual price check from my spreadsheet that I've created that automatically pulls updated prices from the Grand Exchange pages, and we'll be doing it that way as well. But just for the video's sake, we'll take a look at this as well. So this is the actual price guide, as you can see. These actual coins did turn out to be 2.37644 mil, which consists of the alchables as well as the actual coin drops that the wyverns do drop. They drop 300 coins as a common drop, which can be kind of annoying, but it adds up in the end. So if you wanted to see this, here is the actual price check, and I'm going to take you next to the spreadsheet where we can see the total price, including bones, including rare drop table items, and everything like that. So I will see you there. Guys, welcome to the actual spreadsheet, the famous spreadsheet that I've been referring to in the last couple of clips. I'm going to go ahead and walk you through this. It is Zenbong's Wyverns Loots, so as it is titled. So I'll kind of walk you through this, explain to you what you can expect to find here, and do keep in mind that you can actually find this link to this document down in the description below, to the actual Google Sheets document, so you can always check out what the prices are going to look like. The prices are always automatically updated by the Grand Exchange prices, so keep that in mind. They're always there, they're always updating, always accurate. And then there'll also be a PNG file or a PDF or some type of image file down there of the actual spreadsheet, what it looks like when this video was released, so you can compare prices whenever you're viewing it to prices back when the video was made, if you are interested in that. So as far as the spreadsheet goes, we're looking at the kill count here, 1,000 obviously, the total loot, which ended up being nearly 19.6 mil, and then the average loot, which is 19.6k, just the total divided by 1,000. Now do keep in mind, if you are ranging, you're going to have to take about 3,500 gold off of the average loot, because you're not picking up the bones, you're burying them if you're doing it efficiently. If you're meleeing, however, you can take that whole average loot because you are picking up every item. Now if we do look in this left column, we're going to see literally every single drop from Wyverns. I logged them automatically as I went. So for example, when I got a Snapdragon seed, I type in Snapdragon seed, and the next two columns to the right update automatically. So for example, if for kill 56 I did get a Draconic Visage, I type in Draconic Visage, this automatically changes to 1, and that automatically changes to the price of the Draconic Visage, and then the total and the average loot are adjusted accordingly. So everything is automatic. It was pretty easy once I had gotten everything, all the functions and equations. If you look here, actually, you can see how big they are for grabbing the amount as well as the price. It was pretty easy once I had all that figured out. So if you look down here, every rare drop table is highlighted in purple. Every clue scroll is in yellow, every dragon plate or dragon skirt drop is in red, and then any granite legs that we would have gotten would have been in gray, but we didn't get any of those, and then visages would have been in black if we had gotten any of those. So as far as the second column goes here, my loot, these are the actual numbers of what I personally got in these 1,000 kills. We have the image and the name and the amount, which is the amount of that item that we got, and then the times is the times that we got that drop. So 66 times, we get 250 essence per drop every time we get that drop. So it turns out to be 16,500. Then the chance, which is just the percent out of 100 of getting that drop anytime you kill the Wyvern, and then the profit of that actual item. So for example, we made 132k off of PRS, 213k off of Adam and Bolt and whatnot. So if we look on this next column, we'll see the item prices, which are just these prices, which are currently, or which are constantly grabbed from the Grand Exchange. So they're always updated and automated. Same thing, we have the image, the name, and then the amount, which is the actual amount per drop that we get for that item. 250 for pure essence, for example, and then the item price, each pure essence is worth 8 gold, and then the drop price, which is 2,000 times, or sorry, 8 times 250 to come out to 2,000. Now if we look down here, I do have two things to mention to you, and that is about the bolts. You can get a range of bolts anywhere from, I don't know, it's like 35 to 95 or something random like that. So we did just take the average. We ended up just taking the average of that because it makes a lot more sense to do that rather than having to create a bunch of functions for each value that you could get. So keep that in mind. It's going to be a little off, but not by much of the actual price. And then as well, if you're looking at the herbs, you'll notice over here on the left, every time you do get an herb drop, for example, right now with the current prices, it's 2,390. Every herb drop will be exactly that, because I just took the average of all the herb prices. It just made a lot more sense to do that than create a bunch more functions to get any combination of 3. For example, you could get 2 Guams and an Irrit, a Harlander, a Terraman, and a Marental, an Aventil, a Quarman, and Irrit, any combination to make 3. So it only just made sense to take the average instead of the actual loot, but it only changes the final price by a minuscule amount. So don't worry about it at all. As far as we have the rare drop table down here, it's just the rare drop table drops that I did not actually include earlier in the price check in the inventory we had earlier, just because they are so random and you can't really expect to get a certain amount of anything from the rare drop tables. But we did end up getting 4 rare drop table coins to come up to 12,000, 1 dragon stone, 5 loop half of keys, 2 runite bars, 5 tooth half of keys, and actually we did get the shield left half, which is awesome for an IronMan. If you weren't an IronMan, it'd just be an extra 85k, but it was very useful for me, so that's kind of cool. So that's pretty much as far as the spreadsheet goes. Again, you can find both the link to the spreadsheet as well as an image of what it currently looks like as this video is being released. So please check that out if you are interested, and otherwise I will catch you in the next clip in just a second. Alright guys, well I hope you did enjoy my loot from 1K Wyverns video. I did put a lot of time into it, as you can tell. It took a long time to kill 1,000 wyverns over the course of about a week and a half, and I did enjoy doing it so much. I did a lot of it on stream. I did a lot of it just AFK, doing other things like studying and whatnot. But I do hope you guys did enjoy. If you do have any questions, please feel free to shoot them down in the comment section, and I'll respond to them as soon as I can. Again, also, you can check me out on Twitch if you want to. It's twitch.tv/zen_bong. You can add me in game if you would like to, zenbong with a space in between. And if you did enjoy the video, there will be more to come. This is my first actual YouTube video. I hope you guys do enjoy it, like I said, and if there's anything that I can improve on, I would love to hear it. Anything that you did like, also, I would love to hear it in the comment section below, and I'll try to respond to every single one that's down there. So, I guess until next time, thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys have fun in the world of Scape, and I will see you next time.